So like I think with, members that are looking to buy a home or, trying to buy your first time home or buy your second home, I think with where, rates are at, they fluctuate all the time. And I think sometimes people, especially now, are like, well, the Fed's going to lower rates, and that's what everybody thinks, the Fed's going to keep lowering rates, so I'll wait. Well, the thing is, the Fed doesn't directly control mortgage rates. And so, my advice is like, you have to look at, home ownership over a long term. People don't usually buy a house to flip it in 1 to 2 or 3 years. You're generally, most people are in their houses for 7 years or 8 years or 10 years. And so you really have to look at it at a much longer term viewpoint. And if you can afford with where rates are at today, I'd say, you're probably better off just going for it. And if rates do come down, you can always refinance. Or you can look at like an adjustable rate mortgage. And I think, something that our employees do a phenomenal job with is providing advice to members and helping them, determine what product is best for them, what term is best for them. And I think that's something when you're, thinking about buying a home, if you have some money for a down payment, if you have that, where your affordability is there, I'd definitely, talk with our employees. I think they do such a phenomenal job in helping to provide that advice for members. And even when rates are higher, right? I mean, rates are definitely higher than they've been over the past few years or, 3 or 4 years ago. But at the same time, it's about that affordability. If you can afford it, it's not a bad time. I think, if you look at house prices over 7 to 10 years, you're probably going to be in a pretty good spot.
Affinity Plus is federally insured by the NCUA.